everyone, but
Right.
the majority.
Right. The NIV now is already starting to make some changes. It used to say the name of the Lord. Okay, in a lot of places, small name, capital L, capital O, capital R, capital D. The new printings of the NIV are dropping of the Lord. And it just says name, and then they capitalize name. Okay, and it says not to take the name of, 666 name, or not to
Sure.
take the 666 name, but they're getting rid of the of the Lord, and they're capitalizing name in the most recent printings of the NIV.
And it could be name of anybody.
That's right. That's right. Well, it says, to take a name of the beast on your
Yeah.
hand or on your forehead. It's the number of man and his name,
Yeah.
But the NIV does something else that's very, very frightening. A gentleman who invented the positive identification microchip, he's a born-again Christian now. His name's Carl Sanders.
You're kidding.
Right. And when he was working on this committee, he thought to himself, and he looked up in the Bible, he says, I think you're not supposed to take a mark. I better look this up. He looked in one of these new versions, and it said that the mark was on the hand. He says, well, this is okay, because what we're doing is in the hand, okay? The King James says in the
Yes, it
hand.
does.
And
it
the new
does.
versions, NIV, all of them say on the hand. He thought it was okay. Well, now he's going around the country warning people, go back to the King James. It warned you against this positive identification microchip.
And he invented it.
And he invented it, right.
So they're using it, I understand, in cattle already.
I understand
The little
that.
microchips.
Right.
What do they say that Jesus will return? That's completely out. He will not return.
Well, it'll be another Jesus. The Bible talks about it.
Shalom, Kohalal Yahweh Shai Bashim Makakwadash. Double blessing and honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. It's Karate Side Gabar back here with another lesson. Lord willing to be edifying to the hopeful elect out there, scattered among the nations. It's going to be a quick one because as you can see, it's pretty late. But, we're going to make up for it in my next lesson, Going to bring you something that's longer and more edifying. But came across this video while I was scrolling on TikTok earlier. And yeah, man, as you can see, we know that our apostles and elders, our elder teachers have been talking about this for years and stuff like that. But there's evidence right here too, man, that is, it's been coming out, man. This video looks like it came out about the 80s or the 90s, man. It looks real old, well before my time. But that's to say though, man, we know that the RFID micro C-hip is the, MOTB, man. So I'll get into a few quick precepts. Didn't have nothing that I had lined up or anything like that. So let's get right into it, man. So this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. And the points being down below. And I highlighted 15 through 18. So it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So that's talking about Esau, Edom. Their blessing is the sword. They've also led groups of people into captivity, the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the Negroes, Natives, and Latinos. So, this is basically just saying that those who lead into captivity, which is imprisonment, shall go into imprisonment, which is what they did to us. They kept us in slavery and we're still in captivity. So, and I beheld, Talakia, another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein, or worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword, and lived, and did live. And he had power to sight to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So all right, let's continue reading. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So, you know what I'm saying? It's saying that if you don't take the micro C hip, then you won't be able to buy or sell, which is going to be implanted into the right hand or your hand. But, you know what I'm saying? People say, oh, well, you don't have a choice in all of this stuff. Well, number one, let's just go back to verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be deleted. So the ones who are going to refuse to take this, which are the hopeful elect, an innumerable multitude, you know what I'm saying? The hopeful elect, Lord willing, we be of that number. We're going to refuse to take it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to refuse to worship the beast, which is, you know what I'm saying, the Roman Empire, the dragon. So, if we refuse to take it, you know what I'm saying, we're not going to be able to buy and sell. And, you know, that's okay, because, you know, in that day, the Lord's going to have our back. And we're not going to have to worry about those things. But as long as we keep faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So for those who keep on saying, well, we're not going to have a choice, you just going to take it and all that stuff. No, they're going to, you know what I'm saying, use whatever they can to tempt you to take it, you know what I'm saying. Once you ain't ate food 3-4 days, you know what I'm saying, man, you going to get in that line and go ahead and take it so you can feed your family. You're going to do whatever you can to survive. But, you know what I'm saying, once you do that, you're submitting to, you know what I'm saying, the beast. You submitting to Esau Edom's, you know what I'm saying, agenda. So you basically rejecting, or you're, you know what I'm saying, going against the Lord. You basically submitting and worshiping the beast over Yahweh, which is why, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's not going to mess with you no more. And that no man might buy or sell unless he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So, here it is, Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel in the presence of the Lamb. So you're drinking the wine of the wrath of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh, if you receive their mark on your forehead or on your right hand. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. But like I was saying before, we're not going to have to worry about those things if we're doing what we're supposed to do. And it reads in Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13, therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So, when we get into the kingdom, those who took it, they're going to, they're going to be ashamed that they took it, that they decided to worship that image or take that mark over, worshiping the Lord and keeping their faith and trust in him. Because when hard times came, they folded. This is Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 9, the point being the 10. The thought of foolishness is sin, and a scorner is an abomination of men. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So, to sink, relax, withdraw, let down, refrain, forsake. You know what I'm saying? Forsake, that means reject. Be disheartened. Strength, power of God. You got to be strong, man. You got to ask for, you know what I'm saying? You got to ask for a strong spirit of faith. Ask for a strong faith, man. That the Lord, you know what I'm saying, keeps the spirit on you. So that when that day comes, you're not out here wondering, like the brother says, man, looking back saying, what could I have done? Could I do more? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in that type of mindset, And, that all comes with fearing the Lord, This is Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 27. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. So, you know what I'm saying? As long as you fear the Lord, there's lots of benefits that come with that, man. You know what I'm saying? It reads you can, gain eternal life, which is what, you know what I'm saying, we're striving for. We don't want to have to perish on this side, you know what I'm saying, go through the lake of fire like all these other heathens in 2/3. But, some of us may perish on this side. It says that some of us going to go into bondage. But at the same time, we're, we're doing that for Yahweh Shah's sake. So when we get into the kingdom, you're going to get rewarded for that, man. Because you showed great strength. You showed your faith. You showed your trust in Yahweh. But you know what I'm saying? The years of the wicked shall be shortened because they don't fear the Lord. So they're going to do and go after their own wishes. You know what I'm saying? They're going to live and wander after the flesh. They're going to do the things that benefits themselves, because they're selfish, man. They don't fear the Lord. They don't fear his power because they have no understanding. Let me see if I can get this last one real quick. This is Proverbs 28 and 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Actually, Salakia, let me start in verse 4. Proverbs 28 and 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things. And that's why we're able to see Salakia. What does the word forsake mean? To leave, to depart from, abandon, to leave behind, let alone. So, if you leave the law behind, leave it alone, man, rejecting the Lord. Now we know it's not about the law, but you still supposed to keep the laws to the best of your abilities. It's our duty to rehearse the righteous acts, as well as, defend the doctrine, as well as, being a doer of the word and not a hearer. So if you, abandoning the law or rejecting the law, you praising the wicked, man. The law was put in place, for us to live the correct way of life. The way that Yahweh intended. It says, but such as could keep the law, contend with them. So what does that word contend mean? To stir up, meddle, strife. Engage in strife. To cause strife. What does the word strife mean? Conflict. So you basically, the ones who keep the law, fight against them. Like I said, we got to defend the law, because you have all of these wicked ass Israelites, 2/3 wicked ass Edomites, or they be heathen nations. They're always trying to come at us, man. Trying to test our faith, trying to test our strength, trying to test our knowledge. So that's we had to contend with them. At the same time, we got to get a message to the whole elect. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Yahweh understand all things. And why is that? Because the Lord revealed his secrets to his prophets. If the spirit of the Lord is not on you, then you're not going to understand and be able to grasp this truth. That's why we thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua daily, man, that we're able to understand these things, because, we didn't have to. He didn't have to put the spirit on us to understand, man. We could be out here lost in the world like everyone else, man. We could still be asleep. We could not be brought into the light. Let me see real quick. Salakia. This is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. See, so that's what it's all about, man. We're supposed to show the goodness that, the Most High Power hath created, as well as the bad, because the Lord is a balance. So, Lord willing, that lesson was edifying to you all. I know I kind of went off a little bit at the end, but it's okay, man. It's just the spirit was on me to say those things. So That being said, call Allah Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shemakakodash. Double blessing honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who told me the truth. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And until next time, I say Shalom. Shalom, Israel.